Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Today I am prepping some veggies. I'm going on a little short weekend trip and I wanted some snacks to take. And instead of the normal cookies and cheese crackers that you buy, that kind of thing, candies, I wanted to take something good. So I'm doing vegetables. Okay, I've got some celery, some carrots, some cucumbers. I've got some little tomatoes and cucumbers. I got some crackers and some Chex Mix, but we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I've got some celery that I'm going to prep. So I'm just going to cut the bottom of this celery off. That's about what I would cut off the stalk anyway. Now I'll tell you give you a little hint, a little tip on this. Don't throw this away. Set it in a bowl with some water. And these bottoms, it'll start getting roots on them. And when it does, go plant it. And you'll have little skinny stalks of celery grow up. Just keep them cut off and use them and they'll grow back. I may actually do that and see if I can get a little fall supply in my planters. So I'm going to get these prepped and I'm going to wash them up. And I'm going to get them set aside for little containers that I'm going to put them in. Now, if I was cooking with this celery, I would keep this. Now, I may actually cut this up, chop it up and see if I can dry it and keep it. It is great when you're cooking. When I'm cooking and I use celery, I do not throw those leaves away. There's some good flavor in that. So let's get this prepped. Now, what I want to do, this is about the size stalks that you're going to get from that celery when it grows. But you know, that's the perfect size to munch on. So I'm going to get these cut up. Oh, chunks about like that. Different sizes. And I'm going to get them all washed. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to carry them, how I'm going to store them until I'm ready to go. So I want to get all of my celery done, and then we're going to do some carrots. So any kind of bad spots like that, you know, you're going to have that. It's just where it's grown. Cut them off. You don't have to deal with that when you eat it. Okay, so I'll come back to that. So I'm going to do the same with the carrots. I'm going to cut off these ends and get my little trash pile moved. And then I'm going to take my peeler and I'm going to go ahead and peel these carrots. And I'm going to cut them. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut them up. So when we're ready to snack on them, we've got them. I am going to Harriman, Tennessee for the weekend. Y'all have been there with me before. I did a live from there last year, I think it was. And it's a beautiful, beautiful historic town. And we like to go up there, just walk around the town. This time I'm going with my brother Greg, whom y'all have met. I was there with him last time. Yeah, go under to my YouTube channel, go under lives, and you'll see it there. But Greg and I walked around town. We went into a pizza place that is just absolutely adorable, and the pizza is delicious, and the owners are so nice. They're gracious. And we're excited to go back. Okay, so the smaller end of the carrot, I'm just going to cut in half like that. When you get to the fatter ends, I'm going to quarter them. And then I'm going to get all of these prepped like this, and then we're going to go to the sink, and I'm going to wash them. So let me get this done. And I'm going to come back and show you what else we're going to do, okay? Okay, I'm back and I just got our carrots and celery washed. Now, let me show you what I'm going to do. I've got a large zippy top bag. Y'all, they're making them now where you can open them up and they're flat on the bottom. Isn't that neat? And I am just going to throw these carrots and celery in this same bag. Doesn't matter if they go together. And if you want to take the time to split them up, you certainly can. To me, I just think it'd be easier just to throw them together. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Now, see, one bag of snacks done. And we can just reach in and get what we want and snack on it. Isn't that a pretty sight right there? Okay, so I have some cucumbers. Now, I have bought the English cucumbers. Now, I think people put them off as seedless. They're not really seedless. They do have small seeds inside them, but they're not like a regular cucumber would be with seeds. So you see how long it was, and I cut it in half. Just makes it easier to handle. Again, with my peeler, I'm going to peel them. Now, if you don't want to peel these, you don't have to. The skin on these is thin, so they're easier to eat. I just don't care to eat the skin. Sometimes I'll go and do like every other and leave little stripes like that. But that's if I'm trying to make it pretty. But right now, I just want to have snacks for us. So I'm going to get all of these peeled, and then we're going to cut them up. So y'all give me a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got all of my cucumbers peeled. Now I'm going to cut them in half again. So I'll have smaller pieces, cut them right down the middle, and then cut them again. And so what I'm doing is quartering them. Y'all know how to do that. Can you see how small those seeds are in there? I don't know if you can see that or not. And that's what I mean about they're not like regular cucumbers as far as the seeds go. So we're going to get all of these cut. We're going to have a good amount of cucumber here. I love cucumber. Do y'all like cucumbers? I do. I'm sure a lot of you have had it, probably made it. But if you haven't had it, have you heard of gazpacho? I love gazpacho. It is a cold soup. You make it with tomatoes, and it has cucumbers and onions, and it is just absolutely delicious. And I need to make some of that because that's something I like to eat in the summertime. And Pop Jones don't care too much for it. He loves all the ingredients that go in it. He would just rather have a hot soup. And bringing up that, y'all looking forward to, I'm going to be doing a video for some Anderson House soups. And it's prepackaged soup mixes. I'm going to show you what they look like. So look for the video coming up. It'll probably be another week or two. But this is corn chowder. And we have some sausage lentil soup and tortilla soup. And we have cornbread mix, Appalachian Trail cornbread mix. So y'all look for that coming up. So, and we'll have a discount for that for you. Okay, so I'll show you how easy it is to make those soups. Okay, so I'm going to take those cucumbers. Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. And I'm going to put them in a baggie by themselves. So again, we can just reach in, pull out whatever we want. The only thing I don't have, and I didn't get, I didn't think it would travel too well, and it probably would, is some ranch dressing. Now, I may tell one of the other people in our group pick up some ranch dressing in a bowl, and we'll take that with us, okay? So I'm going to wipe that off. Now, I've got the little tomatoes. I washed them off. So this doesn't have a top on it, so I don't have a way to secure these. So I'm going to put them in a zippy lock bag. Looky there. Look here already. Tomatoes, cucumbers, celery, and carrots, and we have lots. But that's not all I'm going to make or cut up to take with us. I got a couple of oranges. I thought we needed some fruit. So I got a couple of navel oranges, and I'm going to cut the ends off. And I'm just going to cut them in half. And I'm going to cut them in half again. And half again. So I'm quartering the oranges just like I did with the cucumbers. And that way we can just pick it up and eat it. Now I'm going to come back, and you see this little white on the end. I'm going to cut that off. So we won't have to worry about that when we go to eat it. Okay, so see how simple and quick that was to cut up that orange. So, wow, I am just so happy with these snacks. Let me get something to wash my board with and rinse off my knife real good. I think we're done with it. Give my hands a rinse while I'm back there. Let's clean this board. We are done cutting vegetables and fruit. Now see, that is a nicer, a better option for us than what we could have while we're traveling, right? Okay, so let me grab some more bags, because let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Because this, we don't have a way to secure some of these things. Now these we probably will. I got the, have you heard of the flip sides on these crackers? It's like a regular cracker on one side and a pretzel on the other. Those will be delicious. I've got some flatbread crisps, sea salt and olive oil. Another thing, and I forgot to get it out. Yeah, I almost forgot it. I'm going to slice up some cheese. So yes, we do need that knife. So I'm glad I remembered that. The cheese and crackers, oh, they're best buddies, aren't they? So yeah, let me get some of this. I've got medium cheddar cheese, and I've got a mild cheddar. I wasn't sure what everybody would like. I wished I had gotten some pepper jack, but I didn't. This will be good. Okay, so let me get this cut up. Let me show you how I'm going to cut it up first, and I'm just going to mix it up. I'm just going to cut it up like that in slices and put it in a baggie. So y'all give me a minute while I finish this, and we'll be back. We're about to round this up. Okay, I got my cheese cut up. So let's go over what we've got so far. We've got our carrots and celery, our tomatoes, our cheese, our oranges, and our cucumbers. Now, isn't that a beautiful, beautiful sight right there? All of that. Who wouldn't want to snack on that? Okay, so, but there's one thing I want to do. I'm going to leave the crackers in the box because we can seal these boxes up. But once I open this, I can't seal it back up. And it's the Chex Mix Snack Mix. It says bagel chip is back. I like those. Do you like those? I can't tell you what part is my favorite. So, but what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open this bag. I tell you what, I'm just going to put the whole bag in here so we know what it is. So there we go. Now, who wouldn't want that? And if you wanted to, you could throw in a bag of M&Ms or some little mini Snickers bars or Nestle Crunch. We like the Nestle Crunch. But I'm doing this to try to keep us from eating all of that. So we're certainly looking forward to our little trip. And I hope you'll come along with me. I'm going to do my best to do a live as we walk around town, or at least do a video walking around town and going to the pizza parlor that we like. So, but I hope you enjoy this little video today and me showing you what we're doing with our snacks. So I'm going to get this all packed up. Well, I'm going to get it in the refrigerator, and then when we pack up to leave Saturday morning, we'll just take this and put it in an ice chest. So thank you for joining me today. I certainly appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to our next time in the kitchen together. See you soon, everybody. Bye.